Welcome all water fire signs to your chakra collective energy reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, this is for Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Pisces, Aries. Cusp signs. Yes. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. But just before we get started, happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. And I did get actually I got two new decks for Mother's Day from my son. I got this new deck, which we're going to use today, and we will use the other deck for the next readings. They're not energized or ready to go yet. Okay, but let's get into this and see what's going on with you with your chakras. Very excited right now to see what's going on with you guys. Okay. I don't know, I just feel this really wonderful energy coming off over here. So we have acceptance, clearly knowing I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. Ooh. And we have the crown chakra, as you can see, with all this kind of like light purple going on over here. And I know. And with the dark purple, right, that's the clear seeing of the third eye. And then the blue coming through, my friends, is throat chakra, saying I'm communicating, I understand, I accept, but I also have the creativity to understand that it might be things I cannot change, but it doesn't mean that I still can't create good things. Right? So even though we cannot change certain things, I am learning to accept that things I cannot change does not mean that we still don't have the abilities to create. Use that compassion in that heart chakra. Open that up, and you see this kind of yellow coming through, which is saying, you know what? There are still things I can do. Maybe there's things I cannot change, but there's things that I can create to make better. Heck yeah. Divine wisdom coming through over here, talking about the star chakra, right? Soul star chakra coming through. This is going to be linked 6 inches and anchored off of the crown chakra, going straight into the divine realms of where the spirit lives, saying, give me the wisdom. That's where the Akashic records are. That's where spirit really is. That's where you really get in touch with your spirit guide. That's where you really know and get yourself into this divine wisdom, divine understanding. Do not allow that just because you cannot change certain things, maybe those things are just not good for you, right? Rejection is God's protection. Some things are just the way they are. It's just written in the Akashic records, in the books of where they are. But let's walk around things, create other things. Don't let pride get in your way. Don't just become prideful about the situation. Beautiful Leo energy coming through over here, you know. Don't let it become just this one type of pride, right? Pride comes in 2 ways. It's a thin line. I always say it's hair thin. One strand holds lots of molecules, right? On one side of the hair, you have pride that says it's very good. On the other side, it says, this kind of pride is actually more of an ego thing. It says, I'm going to keep trying to push towards this, trying to change it because I say I'm going to do it. That's not good. That's the bad side of pride. Right? The good side of pride is I love myself and see myself in everyone and everything that I create. That's where you want to change that. That's where you are making mindful breakthroughs of positive actions and compassion and understanding. But if you allow the negative parts of that, then it is saying the negative emotions are what I, feel I have the rightful ownerships to have these things done. These are saying that that these are things that I have to have. But they're saying, except that, you know what? You don't need those. Those aren't accomplishable. Those are not for you. Let go. It's not going to happen. Allowing that becomes the ego to take control instead of the what? Intuition, the understanding, the acceptance, the dear Over here, be the deer. Trust and support in the universe, that the universe says, once you accept that you cannot control this type of change the pride into the positive side, then we're going to see. Then you'll hit the divine wisdom. Then you'll have the better understanding of what and how we're going to control things. This is going to bring in the enthusiasm. So now, where you're learning to accept that I cannot control these things of change, I'm going to become more enthusiastic to make and create what I want with the bluebird. Be the bluebird. This brings in freedom of creativity, brings in the freedom to be able to create my own destiny, allowing this over here that is in the way to be released, stepping away from it, not allowing it in my energy anymore. Just saying, fine, you know what, I can't control that. Fine. And a lot of times it's people. I just want to bring that up because a lot of times, we think that we can help change people. You think that if I'm growing and I'm learning, right, my spouse should be doing the same. I'm going to try to change them. I'm going to try to enlighten them. You can't enlighten someone. You can help they have to choose that themselves, right? Just like you choose whether or not you want to watch this video. You choose whether or not you like this video. You choose whether or not you want to come back to this channel. You see what I'm saying? I can't control you to do such a thing. I cannot change the outcome. And a lot of times that's what we do. We try to, change things that are just not going to happen. It just doesn't work in our favor. And no matter how much sometimes we try to manifest on it, it's almost like the word's just like it's not going to happen. Right? Whether it's, like I said, whether it's because that's, the universe's rejection to protection, or that is just not changeable. I really feel it's a person. Or, like I said, it could be an outcome that's just not good for you, that you're really holding on to. It's just not going to happen. But we can walk around things, right, and celebrate in new ways. And that's why I love this, because it says, as I celebrate everything in my life and I live in limitless joy, because then I find that there's other things that, once I let this go and I understand that's not going to change, I can find other things that make me so happy that I forgot I even was trying to do that. What the hell? I don't even know what that was. You can't change people's, the way they love you. You can give, but it doesn't mean, you're either going to do it or not. You can't change certain outcomes, people's minds, people's hearts. Even at work, you can't change the boss's mind. You can step up to the plate. You can put in everything in the freaking world, and he's still not going to up your money or give you extra days or acknowledge you or this or that. You know what I'm saying? It could be a million things. But what we're going to do is we're going to reach into the divine wisdom of oneself, bring in our chakras, illuminate what our intentions are, what our desires are, and we're going to release that which is not serving, accept that it's not going to happen, accept that that's not good for me, and walk around it for something that makes me very happy. Knight of Swords. This is where I'm going to change it. I'm going to quick think about, because I know there's other things that I want. I know there's other ways of doing things. Quick think, yes. Because Seven of Swords, it's just giving me Seven of Swords. It's not doing shit for me. If anything, it's just holding me back. It's tiring me down. It's not allowing me to transform. It's not allowing me to have anything else. I'm just holding on to something that's not doing anything. It's like I dig a trench over here and expect a different outcome from the other trench that I just dug. And just keep trying the same thing, right? But it doesn't work. It doesn't matter which words I use. It's still, you see what I'm saying? It still has the same outcome. So you have to come to the conclusion that's just not where it is. Oh my God, you have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune says that it's upright. You actually have good luck, good fortune, good things at your fingertips. But you have to let go of what's holding you back with the Seven of Swords. Whatever this is, you're allowing that pride to give you Nine of Wands. So the Seven of Swords is on the Nine of Wands. Once you get into the Knight of Swords, quick think. Try to think of all the things that you need to do. Think about the things that really you truly want. Right? Because otherwise you're just attacking yourself, allowing this energy to attack your peace. your joy. And underneath the Wheel of Fortune, trust in this and support of the universe is by letting that go, not allowing that to hurt you anymore, not allowing that to, you trying to control something you cannot control. You are actually going to allow the wheel to do its job, to bring in the blessings and the sun and the divine cycle change. And this is because you're going to allow the universe to take control. You're going to say, okay, fine. I got to know my divine wisdom. I understand I can't have that. I have acceptance. That's it. It's done. So what are you bringing me? Yeah, what are you bringing me, oh Lord? Hierophant. God card. What are you bringing me, universe? I'm at the mercy of you. Be at the mercy. This is a card of mercy, forgiveness, letting go of control, conforming to the universe to allow the universe to do its job with the Wheel of Fortune, allowing the sun to come in. Being at mercy of yourself to bring in the higher peace for yourself, having the understanding, bringing in the ultimate divine wisdom. This card here is divine wisdom. This is saying I have the divine wisdom to understand that if I allow the universe to do what it wants, it brings in the 10 of Cups. Whoa! So not only are you getting the sun, but you're getting the 10 of Cups. You're saying I release the control. I'm not going to even try. Just forget it, because I accept that that's not going to change. That's not going to do anything. That person is not going to do what that person says they're going to do. Or that person is not going to blah, 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 yada, yada. Right? I keep pushing the envelope. That's exactly what it is. I keep trying to push the envelope to make this change into my favor, and it's not. So now, your joy, your hope, your ambitions, everything that you're going after is now turned into limitless joy and satisfaction of being in a positive mode by releasing that, because you say, now I don't even think about that anymore. So it doesn't sword me. It doesn't burn me. It doesn't hurt me. It doesn't hold me back anymore because I can't change it. So throw it away. Now it's out of sight, out of mind, and I'm not even thinking about that anymore. And now the universe says, here's what I want you to have. Here's your real rewards coming at you. With the Chariot, how many major arcana are you going to come up in this reading? 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row with the 10 of Cups. So it's saying you have the abilities to have the better understanding. Right? We have the Queen of Pentacles over here. You're going to put yourself in the Queen of Pentacles area over here and say, I'm holding on to things that are more stable, things that are stable, that are firm. Things that don't go up and down all around. Things that don't burn out. Things that, these are things that are good for me. And Spirit says, these are the things that are good for you. These are the things I want you to have. These are things that you do want that I'm going to allow to come in. I don't want you to have this. And you're not controlling that. It's not in your hands. And it could be because somebody else, if you're trying to control somebody else too, it could also be because there's something going on with that, right? Yeah, they have their own, I don't know, if it's a person, they have their own crap over here with the 6 of Cups upside down. You have the Justice. There's so many major, I've never seen so many major, with the Magician. You are make sure that where you're making magic, get the truth from the situation. Come to the truth for yourself and say, you know what, I've been holding on to this for so long and it hasn't done shit, except for keep me in 7 of Swords, 5 of Wands, burning me, hurting me, keeping me back, keeping me down, keeping me hopeful for nothing. Be your own magician, make your own magic, allow to take action. Find the truth within the situation. Allow it to free yourself, justify yourself, because Spirit says, I have something that's more truthful, more balanced, and more justified, and more, fair for what you need. Right? This will keep away from the obsessions of trying to get to whatever it was before, getting rid of that energy within you, bringing in something that's so much better for you. What is it that's coming in for them? Besides all these beautiful things, we know it's the 10 of Pentacles. No, 10 of Cups. Holy schniz. Oh, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Those are the best ones, right? Yeah, and you're going to probably have a tower moment. Some of you, they're going to give you a tower. The magician, as it's working its magic, and as the Lord is working its magic, is going to give you a tower to bring in the Ten of Pentacles. So as soon as you accept what it is you need to accept, then you're going to have this over inner awareness of what is really going on as the sun is coming through, as the wheel is moving. For some of you, you're actually going to have a tower with a person as you realize that, I can't change who they are. I can't make them love me. I can't, this isn't healthy. You're going to figure all these things out as you have that truth and justice wake you up. And the tower is going to wake you up and say, you know what? Let spirit do what it wants to do. If I can't keep this relationship going, I'm telling you, for a lot of you, it's a relationship because of the Ten of Cups. If I can't keep this relationship going, then fine. What do you want me to do? I've tried freaking everything, right? I'm holding on to almost like kicking, what we would call kicking a dead horse, or trying to pull a dead horse, or trying to pull a horse to water and make him drink, and he's not drinking from the fountain. You know what I mean? So this tower is inevitable. That tower is going to come one way or another. Yeah, and it has to, because of the Ace of Swords. So you have the blessing coming through that's going to bring in probably this other person. I do believe that. And this is because of the hopes and dreams. And I really do believe that this other person is coming through for a lot of you. And this is where you have to be inspired. Get the ultimate wisdom and understanding. Show us, Spirit. God, you got all the aces. You got a star now. You have the Ace of Wands. You have the Four of Swords is upside down. So whatever was bugging you, whatever made you sad, you're saying, I'm letting it go because it's nothing but a damn burden. And you're right. Holding on to that, I cannot change it, is nothing but a burden that's killing me. So for a lot of you who are dealing with this person who you're really trying to help over here, could be that you were dealing with the Knight of Swords, trying your hardest, trying to make them see the light, trying to get them to do things. Could have been a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. Could be the Hierophant, which is also another reason why it feels also like it could be a marriage that you know is drowning, it's dying, I'm trying to fix it, it won't fix. Or this commitment. Could be a Taurus. The sky's the limits with the Seven of Cups. Sky's the limits with the Seven of Cups. That's all it is. So the Ten of Swords is like you have done the damage. The damage is done. The tower has come. It's going to hurt. But the sky's the limit. The sky is the limit, my friends. You have the Pegasus. This is going to allow you to move into the area. Allow you to move where you need to go. Allow you to get the dreams and everything done that you need. Giving more opportunities. Opening up limitless new opportunities to you where you felt like you were down and out, trying to change something that is just not going to happen. This is freeing yourself, allowing yourself to move towards new doors, new openings. And the Spirit says this is going to allow me to give you the Seven of Cups through the blessings so that you can really move where you need to move. Manifest what you really, truly want. Wow. So yes, it's going to hurt, and it's going to hurt them and you. It doesn't even matter if it's a job, because when you say, you know what, it's going to hurt the job. They don't have enough employees as it is, and me walking away from this because the job isn't changing and I'm trying my hardest. But you know what, I got to let it go, let it die, because you know what, this transformation that, the universe wants you to have is going to spark your intentions of your solar plexus, getting your true desires. Giving in the stability of the root chakra, saying, this is what I really, truly love with the heart chakra, and this is where I really need to be for my life. The divine wisdom will really come through once you really see what's going on. And, having an ending is just the beautiful new beginning. And that's what you're going, and that's what the Spirit is saying. I just need this to die. I need this to die. I need you to get rid of this. This is not healthy. It's not helping. Okay, and you might be having a new beautiful Scorpio coming in. Okay, clarify, we already know it's coming in. The sun, the blessings, right? We just have to get things justified. For some of you, it could also be a Sagittarius, right? But this is where you're going to feel like you're the emperor. The overall card of this is you getting back on the path where you need to be. You getting back where you feel that you're in control of the situation instead of allowing something to control you, or you trying to control a change to help you become the emperor. And that's And then that's the next thing too. Accept the things that I cannot change. Because those things that you think you can change, you think you're going to get from, it's going to put you into emperor mode. You see what I'm saying? So you're trying to say, if I can change this, I will become the emperor. Spirit says, no, you're not going to change that. I need you to throw that away. I want you to throw that away. The only way you're going to become the emperor is to listen to what I have to tell you, to get the blessings, to be at the mercy of what I need, because this is dead. That's not changing. Once you let that go and become the magician, then you will become the emperor. And as soon as you let that go, I'm giving you a tower. As soon as you get that overall message in your head, that's it. I'm fucking done. And it has to be that way too. Right? Throw in the towel. That's it. I can't do this anymore because you're holding me back from me having control of my life. This just controls my thoughts, my modes, my feelings, everything. Tried everything. As soon as that happens, that tower will come. Then you can be the star of the show. Then you can be who you need to be. Then you can glow, and you will be glowing up. And you will be getting what you definitely need and what you deserve within life. Absolutely. Then you really start planting the seeds and really start seeing the blessings really come in at tenfold. And I'm not saying fivefold, and I'm not saying threefold. I'm saying tenfold because you have the 10 of cups coming. You have that wheel is sitting there. It's waiting for that luck. It's waiting for that change. It's waiting for you to give that up. Maybe even giving you warning signs. You might even be having dreams, and maybe even know intuitively, guys, that you know what? Maybe I do believe that for a lot of you, deep down inside, you can't change this situation, but you still dig that trench and still try to plant those seeds as much as possible. But it's just not it. It's not it. And once you walk away from that, once you really throw the towel in on that situation that does not serve any purpose, cannot be anything, let that ego go of thinking that you're going to do something about that. You're going to make that wheel of fortune pop open. That good fortune is just going to keep popping and popping and popping. And you're going to feel so released getting that baggage off of your back, the biggest, heaviest backpack, because you think about it every day. You do this every day. You try this every day. Once you get rid of all of that, then you're going to realize the blessings are beyond the blessings. You'll look back on this and think, my God, I can't believe, that they always had me in the 4 of Swords. I always was in the 10 of Wands because of this one situation. Because once you have that and you walk away from it, you're going to realize sky's the limits. All these things are going to start opening. You're going to notice them. You might not notice them right away, but as time comes, you'll realize, holy, what is happening, right? Things are just going to start falling into place. Different things are going to start happening. Because your energy is no longer blocked by this one particular area. Okay. Beautiful reading, my friends. Let's get an angel card out really fast to see what Spirit has to say. Man, it already had to say a lot of beautiful things, so let's just see. Sky's the limit, man. Spirit, tell us what they need to know. Get some recovery. The recovery is going to be, you know what? Once I'm done and I let this go, I'm going to go rest to manifest. I'm going to go rest and see what other things I can look at. Other things that make me happy. Other things that I would like to have. Because you know what? I already know that there's other things that I want to have. I'm just accepting that I want this to happen too. In the next few weeks, you will see huge differences coming. They want you to definitely choose a different direction. This direction is not helping you. Right? But there's no need to worry, Spirit says. No need to worry. Change that direction and trust in me. And let me show you, yes, Spirit, big happy changes that you're waiting for. Things that are different from what what you've been doing. Opportunities. Thank you. I seen that. Opportunities waiting for you at your door. You just have to knock. But you have to, before you knock, you have to get rid of this other energy, because this other energy is taking up all the room, all the space for anything else. I can't do that. I can't do it, because you're going to have a tower. Once you accept to get rid of this, I will give you the tower, and you'll have the rest of your blessings, because I'm going to give you little blessings in between to prove to you, that's what it is, to prove to you that by getting rid of that, things and opportunities and cups are coming. So as soon as you get rid of that, you're going to see one little blessing after another. Big tower happens. Boom. Then all of a sudden, everything starts moving. Then you get the star. Then you get this, right? Because it's changing the cycle. You're allowing it to do that. Then you have the death card, and it says, okay, let's go. Then everything changes. And then that's when you really realize, like I said, how much you were actually hurting yourself thinking this was going to help you. So what you think is helping you is actually hurting you more than it's helping. Okay? Wow, beautiful message. You know, guys, actually, I would love to have this reading, actually, for every sign. Because I really believe, truly, this is a great reading for you guys. But I really think a message like this, but a lot of the chakras are like this, and you guys know that. I think, though, a message like this is very, very good for all signs, because we all know that we all try to do this at one point, right? So I think this is a beautiful reading that everybody can learn from. Literally, it's just one of those readings that it just doesn't feel like it could just be for you, my friends. I feel that this could be for everyone. Because even myself, I find myself trying to change certain situations. We all do. We think, well, if I put in more effort over here, then it'll change the situation. Nope, it didn't do anything. But, I want that, and I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? And then you just come to the conclusion that's just not going to happen. It kind of reminds me of one time, I know this is probably going to sound stupid, but I live in the desert, and I tried to grow blueberries for like ever. It is so freaking hot. Blueberries do not grow here. And I kept trying to replant them, and it was almost to the point that if I would have known this then, or even thought, why do I keep doing the same thing over again and expecting a different result? At first I thought, oh, this is an unhealthy plant. No, it's not unhealthy. It's hot as hell outside. It's 115 degrees, okay, during the summertime. They're dying, right? Those things are meant for mountain weather, this and that. But it just reminds me that, as soon as I got rid of them and I started growing strawberries, the strawberries love the heat. But the blueberries just kept dying. But I would have thought of just something, that's what I'm saying. It could be something so little. It doesn't even have to be something huge. That was the first thing that came in my head was those damn blueberries, And if I could have just thought, you know what, you could grow other things in the desert. It doesn't have to be those blueberries, but I really like blueberries. But then I just, I started growing little strawberries on the porch out of the sun, just there, and they just thrived. So it almost makes me think if I would have just thrown those damn things away, I could have had something else, and I wouldn't have put myself through all this stress and wasting all that money. See, for me, it was wasting a lot of money, thinking I keep killing. At first, I kept thinking I'm killing the blueberries, but then I came to the conclusion, it's not me killing the blueberries. The heat is killing the blueberries. Talk about no thinking, right? So, I was younger, much, much younger. I had just moved out to the desert, but, and where I came from, we could totally have them, but you don't think about things like that. So what I'm saying is it could be just the smallest thing to the biggest thing, but no matter what it is, you have to accept that, that shit is not going to grow, right? And I can't change people either. And I could use this one too, because I remember a time that we thought we could help somebody out. We thought we could help them, grow and change and do things. And we wasted a lot of time because in the end, they didn't want recovery. They didn't want anything. It was just more talk, right? It was just more talk. They didn't really want to help themselves. They just think at the time they do, but then they don't. So we can use them in so many ways. So, but just remember in the end, my friends, you are the emperor. It's just that you can't really get to emperor mode where you really need to be until you accept that this is unhealthy and I don't need this and I need this out of my energy immediately, because it really is holding you back. I mean, we have the 10 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, the 10 of Swords, and the Devil. That is not good. Oh, and the 7 of Swords, and the 5 of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. You over here just trying your hardest to, to walk on this walking stick to try to make this change. Putting yourself out there, trying so hard for nothing that's happening. Okay? Let it go. Free yourself, my friends. Free yourself. Let yourself soar onto bigger, better, beautiful things for you. Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.